Okay, so I'm live on Facebook as well. So this is thank you. Thank you for being here. This is Maria, and today I want to talk about how ordinary people, boring, normal, stressed out people are having extraordinary lives. So, what is an ordinary person? It's a person who has a lot of problems, who wakes up in anxiety, lives in anxiety, has a lot of challenges, has debt, um, probably doesn't have the love of her or his life, is not doing what she loves. She feels stuck, right? This is an ordinary person, right? Who doesn't have it all together, who doesn't wake up happy, who doesn't do what she loves as a living. So this is an ordinary person, someone who's just normal, who doesn't stand out, who doesn't do what she loves, who is wishing she would be living someone else's life, or she's wishing that she did something different because she doesn't enjoy her life most of the time. And you can become extraordinary by having an extraordinary energy, and that doesn't cost anything. You don't have to have a rich family, you don't have to have a 4.0 GPA in school, you don't have to have super beauty genetics, you don't have to be famous or have 1,000 or 10,000 followers on Instagram or a million subscribers on YouTube. Doesn't matter. You can choose to attract the most extraordinary magical life by changing the way you feel, by changing the way you think. It is magical. I did this for 1 year straight, and now I'm living across the ocean. I'm living with the love of my life. I'm doing what I love. I'm designing this amazing sacred geometry home for this guy in Texas, and I'm teaching self love. I'm doing self love tarot readings that are changing people's lives. I get to travel in a van, and I get to do what I love. And I get to just help the world by being me, by loving me, by doing what makes me happy. So I'm living an extraordinary life now. Before I lived in the corporate life, and I felt like the most normal, ordinary person in the world. But once I discovered self love, I discovered energy, I was able to create a magical life for myself. And this is what I want everyone to know, that you can create an extraordinary life wherever you are. Doesn't matter what age, if you're single, if you have kids, if you're married. A lot of people think that because you have kids and you're tied to this family, that like you're stuck and you need to wait for your kids to go to school or something. No, everything is energy. Whatever you focus on, whatever you set intentions on, the universe will align everything so miraculously that you don't even know that it's possible. Like, there will be a way for you to live your dream and still have the people that you want in your life. A lot of people think that energy does not work with people, that you can only manifest money, things, right? Things that don't speak. And that's not true. People are made out of energy too. I've manifested a lot of things with people. I feel like I can manifest travels, experiences, but also people, the way people treat me, the way people behave around me. And it's not manipulation. A lot of people think that's manipulating, but no. Then you're also manipulating energy and money if you see it that way. But I don't see it that way. I see it as energy. And there's 1,000 parallel realities all the time. And you get to choose in which one you want to live. And you get to choose by choosing how you think, choosing how you feel, and you're going to get in a parallel reality that where you are happy. Why live in a parallel reality that doesn't benefit you? Get out of it, and you get out of it by quantum leaping into another dimension through feeling, through thought, through intention. And it's like, it doesn't cost a thing, like, at all. You don't have to hire anyone. You don't have to be anything. All you need to do is change your mindset, change the way you feel, and I promise you, within 3 months, you're going to attract the most powerful, amazing, magical people, experiences in the world, opportunities. I've been attracting the most amazing people while I'm not in quarantine anymore because I'm traveling, but while in quarantine, I attracted the friends of my dreams, female friends, which I thought I had to wait until the COVID was over, right? But no, I did. And they're all over the world: New Zealand, England, here, Barcelona, USA, because I want to be in that parallel reality. And I attracted 3 days ago a dream client for architecture. So I'm an earth acupuncturist, and I love designing sacred spaces with a beautiful frequency that harmonizes the space and allows your chakras to be aligned. So this guy out of nowhere found me, and he wants me to design him this sacred geometry home. And it's like, yes, it's like you don't have to do anything. When you enter a new parallel reality, everything has to match this new parallel reality. So what are the clients that you want to attract? What is the life that you want to live? How do you want your family to treat you? How do you want to wake up? What do you want to do? How do you want to feel? It's like a whole new world, and you can literally quantum leap. Like, you don't have to wait years. You don't have to be born again. You can just choose a different energy. It's like the colors of the rainbow. Which color do you want to live in? Which color do you choose? It's a choice. Your dream life is a choice, and it doesn't have to be hard. You don't have to start over. You don't have to be young. You don't have to go to college. You don't have to move to another country unless you want to. I didn't choose to live in Barcelona. Barcelona chose me, literally. Like all I wanted was to live in a place where I felt like I belonged, because in the place that I was living in USA, I felt like I was Mexican, and I am Mexican, but I don't consider myself Mexican. I consider myself energy, spiritual being, this hippie girl. But I never felt like I fit in nowhere until 3 years ago, where I started to travel. Then my partner's from Barcelona, so he invited me here, and then I just decided to stay, so I got my residence. But I didn't want to live here. It's like the place chose me, just like my clients chose me. My friends chose me in a way. But because you could become a magnet. You become a magnet that attracts all these things. So you don't have to even figure out what you want. You don't even have to figure out what it is that makes you happy. All you have to do is be happy. And then you attract all these amazing things. But it's easier said than done, because we have so many distractions that are going to make us not focus on what we want, not focus on that feeling, right? And that's what I'm here for. I'm here to freaking help you be in alignment, be in that frequency, be in that parallel reality where you want to be. And I promise you, in 3 months, you will be in that new parallel reality, because I keep shifting between parallel realities when I truly focus. And I've helped my clients. I'm going to interview one of my clients on Friday, where she literally went from the lonely corporate anxious life to now traveling the world, holding spiritual workshops. She's about to meet a potential partner, where she visualized and scripted during the program of how this new person she wanted this person to be, how she wanted to be treated. So she's about to go on a date. So all of this she was able to manifest within 4 months. And because energy loves speed, energy loves quickness, but you need to be quick in your focus. Like, what do you want? How do you want it? And if you doubt yourself, if you doubt the future, like, you're never going to get anything. So I help you get super freaking crystal clear on what you want, because that's the key to manifestation. That's the key to quantum leaping to a new parallel reality. But a lot of time, well, most of us were taught that it's not good to be crystal clear, right? Well, like, we have to prepare for the worst. And what if it doesn't work? You have to have a plan B or a plan C, and that's not how it works. You cannot prepare for plan B or plan C. You have to be so ready for plan A, because you know it's coming, and you have to believe that it's coming. And I know that's very hard for a lot of people to just put, hi Marsha, hi Sunflower, hi Nourishing Savvy, hi, I am Reflection Deborah. Yes, so yeah, like, manifestation is about getting super laser focused and holding that laser focus for until it manifests. But a lot of people, they don't want to put all their eggs in one basket. They're too scared. They live in fear. And in the container, in the magic of self-love, I'm gonna create a freaking powerful container where you are laser focused, because that's the only way you can attract anything. You have to be laser focused, and you cannot change your eggs from one basket to another basket just in case. I don't know. It's all fear. It's just energy. It's a fearing energy, and we cannot be in a fearing energy. Oh, thank you, Nourishing Savvy. Thank you. Yeah, so if you guys have any questions, let me know. I would love to maybe give you some tips because anything is possible. Like the mind works on the 3D physical reality, which there's contrast, there's pain and pleasure, there's obstacles, but I love to work in the 5D dimension, which is the energetic level, the the high frequencies, the resonant. So you resonate at a certain frequency and then you attract the things, the people, the experiences that resonate at your frequency. So I don't like to talk much about like what's possible, what isn't. I like to talk about what do you want? Why do you want it? And that's it. It's actually so simple. The hard part is maintaining it. It's believing it. It's not having a plan B, plan C, plan D. It's me helping you prepare you for that life. Me helping you believe in that life, believe in yourself. And that's how we freaking quantum leap. We take the jet plane to the other part of the world instead of, like preparing, preparing for to buy the ticket to the train that will take us to the next stop. It's like, no, you don't have to do any of that work. You don't have to do any thinking, really. It's like, it's so easy to manifest your dream life, guys. And Ashley, see, Marsha was also in the Magic of Self-Love Mastermind last December, and she manifested a podcast with a new friend, and one of her dreams was to travel, one of the focus. And so with the podcast, she was able to interview people all around the world, giving them a feel that they were traveling all around the world, and like they would have never have imagined that that is possible, but because they were in that frequency, they attracted each other, they attracted the people who they interviewed, they attracted the idea, the name of the podcast. And that's when you're super aligned. Does it still work if I have an idea of what I want, but I'm also open to things that I don't even know that exist and that manifest? Yes, yes, yes. Yes, Nourishing Savvy, definitely. Like, the best things come when you're open to the possibilities. Like we work from the ego, most people, and the ego cannot work in miracles, does not know the best case scenario. So if you set an intention and you write how you want to feel, why you want to do it, what kind of people you want to help, what kind of experience you're open to having, but you also write, and I'm open to bigger and better things. So you remain very in a feminine energy, very receptive. You don't say like, this is what I want, only this, and nothing more, nothing less. No, you say, this is what I want. This is an idea of what I want. So the universe is your chef and you're the client. It's like, I want this delicious pizza with this with cheese, jalapenos. I'm pretty much telling you the pizza that I love. But if there's anything better, chef, bring it on. I'm open. As long as it doesn't have this and this, as long as it doesn't have peanut butter and fish because I don't like it, I'm fine. But whatever else, bring it to me. And then that's how I see the universe. The universe is your chef. It will tell you exactly what you say, but you have to remain open. You have to be receptive, and seriously, within a day or a week, you're gonna start getting everything that you ask for. You just have to pay attention to all the signals and not think that that's the final. Because a lot of times people think that, oh my gosh, like for me, I really wanted to live the van life in like this, those in a van where you can stand, where I can actually stand up. But I manifested literally a car within 2 or 3 weeks after I set the intention. And my partner got the idea, oh my gosh, my uncle has this Jeep that he doesn't use. Why don't I ask him if we can use it to travel, convert the van and stuff? And I'm like, oh, but it's not the van that I wanted. It's not the one that I put in my vision board. But it's like, who cares? Get in it. You never know what's going to happen. So we converted the van, the Jeep. We were only able to sit down. We can't stand up, but who cares? I wanted to travel not because I want to stand up straight, but because I want to have the experiences of traveling, of having my offices at the most beautiful places in the world, like mountains, oceans. So it's about the experience, not about the van. So you have to be open to what the universe will bring you, because that's exactly what your spirit wants. Don't listen to what your ego wants. Listen to what your spirit wants. So this van did accept me. I'm like, okay, we got this Jeep, because it was a Jeep. It wasn't even a van. Yes. Okay. Yeah, we were going to travel, but I wasn't as excited because it's like I really wanted the big van. You know, why didn't it's like stop complaining? Don't get you. You can't be. I mean, you can be picky, but also receive everything you are getting because it's about connecting the dots at the end. So in 6 months, I'm going to see why I received this Jeep, and why I was able to go to certain places with this Jeep, and everything is tied together. Like you never know what's going to happen. So I was able to go to Barcelona. I was able to have this amazing photo shoot that I'm putting on Instagram. I was able to meet this beautiful girl. We went to Tarragona and we stayed on bungalows, these beautiful cabins next to the ocean. So be grateful for every sign that you will get, every opportunity, because it's a miracle in disguise, and it is what you're asking. But maybe it'll take like three experiences to get to your final destination, it and you just have to be open to weird things that you're not expecting, because a lot of time like miracles are weird. Miracles, they don't make sense to the mind. That's why you have to be so intuitive. Listen to your heart instead of analyzing, judging, comparing. Jump to your heart immediately. It's like, does this feel good? Thank you, Marsha. um and that's it. Like it's so simple, but because we have so many distractions in our minds, we sabotage these opportunities. Like I could have easily said like, no, don't ask your uncle for that Jeep, like it's not ours. What if, I mean, I didn't think like this, but I would feel like a person who doesn't believe in energy, who doesn't know about quantum leaping, they would have said like, what if we get into a wreck and then, like it's our fault, then we have to pay for it. It's like, no, you have to get out of your mind to live a magical life, because you can live it tomorrow, but you have to be so open to the possibility, so open to everything that comes your way, and just say yes, say a lot of yeses. Um, so like today I went to Clubhouse, and this I started talking about sacred geometry and architecture, and this guy is like, oh my gosh, I want to write an article about you, and blah 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 blah. And at first I got nervous and scared. I'm like, oh, why does he want to return? But I'm like, no, like I want to be known for sacred geometry and architecture. What am I doing? So I said, yes, I accept. I'll send you the email later. But it's like sometimes we get these experiences that are so scary, that are like, because we've been taught that things cannot be easy enough, that things cannot just come to you like that, right? So we have to doubt. We have to be like, okay, what do you want? What's the tramp? What's the cost of this, right? But that's the easiest way to sabotage your everything that comes to you. It's like I ask for something and then I doubt it. It's like, no, stop doubting your amazing life. Stop doubting that things come easy for you. And the faster you say yes to the opportunities and listen to your heart instead of analyzing from the past, because the past doesn't matter anymore. The heart is connected to the future. So the yes, that's what has been stopping me, the fear. Girl, the magic is on the other side of fear. Always, always, always. And, but when you start listening to your feelings, you're going to see that it's not as scary doing these weird things. Like, you just need to keep practicing, keep stepping into the fear until you make it normal. So it's like going into a tunnel, dark tunnel, right? It's like you can't see, I'm scared. But when you listen to your heart, which can become your ears, it's like, okay, I hear the sounds this way, I'm gonna walk this way. And then you meet maybe your best friend or dream clients, and then you just keep following that new sensation that you're developing, but you need to make it stronger. And to make it stronger, you need to start like taking leaps of faith, and and keep practicing, because you're gonna get a lot of them. But it's you're gonna get a lot of them. Like, it's not like you have to be a shaman or superhuman. We're all energetic beings. We're always radiating energy. We're always attracting people and things into our life. It's just a matter of fact, if you're gonna allow it into your life, if you're gonna say yes. And what's the worst thing that can happen? Always ask yourself, what's the worst thing that can happen if I do this? Like, literally, the worst thing that can happen that people are scared of is that they're gonna look bad, that they're going to embarrass themselves, that people are gonna say no, that you're going to be rejected. But is that really the worst that can happen? You're not gonna die. You're not going to be homeless. like tangible things. It's just like we're scared to be ridiculed and to make a fool out of ourselves. But the way we learned is by making a fool out of ourselves. The way we learn and get better is by making mistakes. So I tell my clients, and Marsha know this from taking the mastermind last year, that the way to learn and to be the best at what you do is by making messy baby action steps. They're going to be ugly, the worst, but that's how you know you're progressing, because you just made a step. You went live maybe on Instagram for the first time and you looked weird, you sounded weird, you didn't know what to say, but it's okay, you did it. The next time you do it, it's going to be half as bad, and the next time you do it, it's going to be half as bad, and then you're going to be so natural and people are going to love your energy. But you need to take that first ugly step, which in reality is not ugly. I'm just saying it's ugly because it's not perfect. People want perfect things all the time. If I won't do it if it's not perfect. Well, it's never going to be perfect if you don't take the first 20 ugly steps. And that's fear too. If you don't do 20 fearful things, you're never gonna get to that comfort zone. Comfort zone is on the other side of the 20 fearful experiences or the 10 fearful experiences, but you have to do the work. You have to do it. There's no shortcut, guys. There's no red pill, I'm sorry. But that's what I'm here for, to guide you, to hold your hand, to believe in you, and to not freaking self-sabotage you, and to focus on what you want. Which parallel reality? You have a million. Choose one. And then you can choose another, and then another. It's not like once you manifest your dream life, you get stuck there. No, it's like you can manifest another one, and another one, and another one. It's just a powerful tool to always have in your toolbox, because manifestation is just a tool. Leading with your heart, it's also a tool. Like we're energy, guys. We're a energetic being living a human experience. Well, this was a lot of fun, guys. Thank you so much for being here. I really loved connecting with you and engaging with you. I loved that, Marsha, you showed up, and I got to know Nourishing Savvy too. So thank you for engaging, commenting, and I'll see you tomorrow. I'm gonna try to go live every day. But if you guys want to know more about what I do, or if you guys are interested in the Magic of Self-Love Mastermind, which starts on March 1st, send me a DM. And there's a 12-month payment if you have trouble financially, or we can find another solution for you. Okay, guys, well, have an amazing day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Thank you, Marsha. It was nice connecting with you again.